Hey y'all, welcome to day 6 of 31 days of Halloween, and today we are doing a Beetlejuice look using this face chart by Anna or Born Badness on Pinterest. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this look. Starting out with my facial mist. I always wash my face with turmeric soap before I do these looks, so I always have to make sure to replenish my moisture, and this facial mist gets the job done every time. Now today we're jumping right in. I'm using this blank in the dark white face paint, which is going to serve as a base for today's look, and I'm going in with this regular just makeup sponge and I'm applying that all over my face. We're going for full coverage today, and notice I did not glue down my eyebrows today. That is because I'm going to try to use my natural lashes, even though you see me putting white paint all over them. You can go around them if you want. I just wanted to make sure I got all the spaces. I didn't want to leave any open spaces, so I just took this and went all over my face. Once we have that nice and evenly applied to our entire face, we're going to go in with some white translucent baking powder, and I'm going to go ahead and set my entire face. Now, as usual, this setting powder is going to bring out all of the imperfections and the discolorations. Oh yeah, it'll choke you up too. Be careful. But it's going to bring out all of the discolorations so that you'll be able to see if you want to add another coat or not. Now, because this is a Beetlejuice look, you don't have to add another coat. Like if it comes out a little bit blotchy, that's okay, because Beetlejuice's face is kind of blotchy. But I wanted to recreate this face chart as accurately as possible, so I'm going over it with another coat for just a more clean and cohesive white all the way through. Now I'm just going in one more time with that setting powder and setting my entire face. Now don't worry, I know I look like a mime right now, but we're gonna start putting some life back into this face. I'm going in with my black eyeliner, and I am just going over my eyebrows where I want them. They are a little bit uneven, but it's okay. I'm gonna take my spoolie and kind of brush them out so they look more like hairs, and then I'm going back in with that white face paint, and I'm just kind of concealing around my brows to cover up any imperfections. Now that I'm happy with that, I'm going to go in with my Exotic Flavors palette, and I'm going in with this purple shade. I'm going to start by applying that right underneath my waterline, as well as on the very edge of my top lid, and I'm going to also use it to make like a little wing liner. Then, of course, once I'm happy with how that looks, I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Now, I just wanted to add a little disclaimer. I am not getting paid to promote anybody's products in these videos. Everything that I'm using is what I pretty much already have on hand. So if there's anything that I'm using that you don't have exactly, I would also recommend that you use whatever you have. Don't go running out to buy any of these products because I'm using them. You can use what you have on hand. The key is to keep it affordable. Now I'm adding this vibrant neon green color right on top of that purple that we already added. It's going to be kind of like a cut crease, although I really suck at cut creases, but we're going to do something like that. But as of right now, you just want to put that green right over. Now we're going to go in with this shimmery purple color, and that is where we're going to kind of create our cut crease. So we're going to take that and overlap it over that green a little bit and blend it down with that purple. Now this is when I started doing too much, and I went to add some of that lighter purple up under my eyes because I like the shimmer. This was not recommended on the face chart, but I do like how it came out. Now I'm going back in with that first shade of purple that we used, and I'm kind of smearing it down my face, which kind of made that little under eye thing I did not so noticeable. Now I'm just taking my liquid black eyeliner, and I'm going to create a wing liner on both sides. And while we're here, we're just going to go ahead and take our mascara and add mascara to both our bottom lashes as well as my top lashes. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but I did earlier go in and add some black eyeliner to my bottom waterline just so I wouldn't have to do it later on at this step. Now I'm using that same black eyeliner to line my lips, and I'm just lining my lips as is. And then for the lipstick, I'm going to go in with my Althena palette, and I'm using that purple. Now I do have purple lipstick somewhere, but again, I did not feel like looking for it. But the more I use this Althena of oil face paint on my lips, the more I like it. So now I'm taking that black eyeliner and I'm just using it to sketch out where I want that sandworm to be on my face. I'll be using the black and the white face paint from the Althena face paint palette to fill them in. First starting off with that white, and I'm just gonna fill each area completely. This makes the white more opaque, one, but also in this step you're able to cover up any of those eyeliner marks that you don't want on there. Once I'm satisfied with that, I'm gonna open up this white and gray contour palette. I'm pretty sure this was Halloween makeup, but I'm going in with that gray and I'm using it to add like a little shadow behind my little sandworms. So this step is gonna not only give them some depth, but it's also gonna help you to further correct any mistakes that you made with that eyeliner. This step is gonna cover that right up. The key is just to make sure to blend that gray out with the white so that it's not a harsh line. You want it to just kind of blend out back to the white shade. This step does take a little bit of time and patience, so make sure you just take your time. You are not in a rush. Just take your time and make sure you get that applied where you want it, as well as well blended back out with that white. Also keep in mind that if you do get a little too heavy-handed with this step, you can always go in with some more white and cover it up and start back over with your blending. Once you're satisfied with this step, you're going to go in with that black face paint out of the Althena palette, or any black face paint you have, of course. And now we're going to make the actual rings on the sandworm. Now this step took me entirely too long, so I just went ahead and stopped this filming and I went ahead and recorded an actual time lapse because I just knew this step was going to be entirely too long to edit down. So this is the time lapse of me doing it, and I did go back around with a little bit of that black face paint just to kind of outline the sandworms, but I also ended up kind of blending that back out so it also wasn't a harsh line. After a lot of fixing and reworking, I finally got this to a place where I was satisfied. So next we're going to move into this green, this darker green out of this Althena palette, and we are just blotching that on. I am following the face chart as far as where to put these blotches, but if you're not following a face chart, just put it wherever you see fit. The good thing about doing a Beetlejuice look is you can have fun with it. It doesn't have to be perfect. So just splotch that on wherever you want. Now I'm taking some liquid latex and some green glitter, and I'm using my finger to just dab that liquid latex on top of where I put that green at, mostly because I don't want to ruin my brushes with this liquid latex. But the finger works just fine, and then I'm going to just apply the glitter right on top. Again, this step does not have to be perfect. You just want to get it on there. You also don't even necessarily have to add the glitter if you don't want it, but I just thought the glitter was a nice touch. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add on some eyelashes that I put on off camera because y'all don't need to keep seeing me struggle with these lashes. And of course, finally, I'm going to add on my wig. And as usual, I'm just putting my locks in a ponytail, slapping a wig cap on, and then throwing my wig on top of that. Now for my personal favorite part, I am accessorizing this look with my handmade Beetlejuice earrings. If you would like to order your own custom earrings, just click on the link that is down below in the description box that says jewelry shop. You won't find this particular design listed in my shop for sale. However, there is a custom link that if you order using that link, I can create whatever earrings you like. So make sure y'all check that out. I just absolutely love the finishing touch of adding the earrings onto this look. This is absolutely my favorite part. But here is today's look. I hope you guys like it and I hope you enjoyed the process. I am obsessed with these face charts by Anna. I actually reached out to Anna and told her that I was using her face charts for this series, and she was super nice and super excited about it. So I'm definitely excited to use more. Let me know what you guys think of this look and this face chart and my execution of the face chart. I've also linked Anna's Pinterest page down below in the description if you guys want to go check that out and see all the cool face charts that she's made. They're really cool. Like, I think you'll like them, so go check those out. Now, as always, let's do a little side-by-side comparison of my Beetlejuice look from 2023 and compare it to my Beetlejuice look from 2025. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, 2023 got nothing on 2025. This look is tea, and I'm clocking it. Thank you guys again so much for watching and supporting 31 Days of Halloween. I just love the love you guys show me every single year. Let me know what you guys want to see next, and I'll make sure to put that on my list. Please do all the things, comment, like, and subscribe so we can blow this channel up, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!